Well, good day, guys. You've seen it. You have seen all the teams for the NRL Rebuild 2023. It is so much fun to do. Roosters Nation, Jared Finch, thank you so much for your support and the help in editing these players into the jerseys that the wheel decides for their team. This is not about the players. This is about the man who controls what happens with the players on the field. This is the coaches edition of the NRL Rebuild. Now, we had a few teams to go through, and I think we have about 12 or 11 NRL coaches that I have picked out. And let's do this. First team we had was the Brisbane Broncos. Now, Dylan Edwards, Kyle Felt, Aaron Shop, Isaac Tungo, Charlie Staines, Isaiah Katoa, Mitchell Moses, Junior Paulo, Reed Marnie, Jake Trbojevic, Felice Kafusi, John Bateman, and Cameron McInnes. So a nice team there. According to the polls, the Cowboys beat the Broncos 1-12 in the Instagram pick. But the coach of this Broncos team is Craig Fitzgibbon. Now, Craig is fairly new to the coaching scene in the NRL, but he had a great season with the Cronulla Sharks, finishing in, I think it was second position last season, overachieving by a country mile. He's done a fantastic job with them. And there you go. The Brisbane Broncos will be coached by Craig Fitzgibbon, the first coach off the block. And that does mean that we need to remove Craig Fitzgibbon's name off this list. The next coach is going to be the Cowboys. Nice team, this one. We have, Will Kennedy, Micah Sebo, Brad Parker, Sia Sifa Talakai, Michaeli Ravalawa, Cameron Munster, Sean Johnson, Tino Fasua-Maali, Jaden Brayley, Payne Haas, Tyson Frizzell, Keon Kolomatangi, and Josh King. So really nice team. A couple of Storm boys there in Munster and Josh King. Is there a couple Dragons? I guess a former Dragon in Tyson Frizzell and Ravalawa. And that's about it. And then it's a mixture. But the coach for this team, strong squad. Let's see if their coach can be as strong as the squad. And they're going to be coached by the legendary Wayne Bennett. You know that he gets teams up and about. It's a strong team. So Wayne Bennett, this is probably a finals team in my opinion. Next up, I'm just going to write coach next to it. We have the Parramatta Eels. Now, we just need to remove Wayne Bennett from this list here. And then we can tell you the Parramatta Eels have Tom Trbojevic, Ruben Garrick, Adam Pompey, Campbell Graham, Alex Johnston, Luke Keary, Nico Hines, Moses Leota, Harry Grant, Ruben Cotter, Jeremiah Nanai, Jordan Ricky, and Isaiah Yeo. So this is a really, really good team. Really good depth, really good experience. You know, you got a young half, gun, and an older half that's experienced. You got the back row, nice and strong. You got try scoring all round in a lot of these positions. So, strong side. If you can get someone like Ivan Cleary, even Trent Robinson or Craig Bellamy would be the ultimate. Craig Bellamy coaching the Eels. Let's find out. And it's going to be coached by Ricky Stewart. It ended on bad terms, but Ricky Stewart returns to Parramatta with this new look side. Just trying to see, I don't know if there's any Raiders in that team. I don't think there is any Raiders in that team. Next up is the Dragons. The Dragons team reads of Charles Nickel-Clockstad, Ronaldo Mulatalo, Will Penasini, Jake Avarillo, Dominic Young, Tyson Gamble, and Daly Cherry-Evan in the halves. Christian Welch, Josh Hodgson at hooker, Regan Campbell-Gillard in the front row, Zach Hosking and Ryan Madison in the back row, and Patrick Carrigan. So a few Eels predominant in that one. Could that be a sign of Brad Arthur? You've got Penasini, you've got Campbell-Gillard, and you've got Madison and Josh Hodgson. So predominantly Eels-based, that team. But did we remove Ricky Stewart? We did not. Ricky Stewart is coaching the Eels. All right, let's spin this. Lots of coaches up for grabs. And the coach of the Dragons is Trent Robinson. Fantastic coach of the NRL. He'll know how to get this side up and about. It's a pretty strong team. There are some weaknesses, but they could definitely compete with some teams. All right, next up is the Dolphins. Now, Wayne Bennett obviously has left, so Wayne Bennett is out anyway. I was going to let him coach them if he did land on them. But the Dolphins have Kalen Ponga, Jason Saab, Valentine Holmes, and Katoni Staggs, Jacob Carraz, Ezra Mam, Jerome Hughes, Jesse Bromwich, Wade Egan, Jai Arrow, Hudson Young, David Fafita, and Isaac Liu. So really nice team. I'm just trying to think who I think would coach. I think Brad Arthur would get the best out of some of that group. I think Jason Dimitri has been absolutely fantastic for the last years at South. So I'd say Jason Dimitri or Brad Arthur would be a good fit for this team. And Craig Bellamy. Craig Bellamy is going to be the new coach of the Dolphins, reunited there with Jesse Bromwich and still coaching, Jerome Hughes there. And we've got one more team which has recently been rebuilt, and that team is the New Zealand Warriors. Now, the New Zealand Warriors, I just need to put for some reason it won't let me write coach. Maybe if I try and, no, it wants to put it as 14 coach. I'll just do that. It's glitching out. All right, get rid of Craig Bellamy. And I'll read to you this Warriors side. We have James Tedesco at fullback, Murray Tawalangi on the wings, Matt Tomoko and Bradman Best in the centres, Brian To'o on the wing, Jack Whiten and Chad Townsend in the half, Blake Laurie and Adam Fanua-Blake in the front row, Damien Cook in jersey 9, Kikau and Lane in the back row, and Victor Radley at lock. So we have 6 coaches left out of the 6, and 5 of these coaches, unfortunately, will not make it in the NRL. But we have, Andrew Webster has done a great job with the Warriors. This is a very interesting, different team. So I would like to see, Andrew Webster for this team, or, Ivan Cleary have had a lot of elite coaches. Nathan hasn't gone to a team, so let's see if Dad can. But for the final time, the coach for the New Zealand Warriors is going to be Parramatta's coach in Brad Arthur. He's going to be the coach of this team. So there we go, guys. Just to recap, the Brisbane Broncos will be coached by Craig Fitzgibbon. The North Queensland Cowboys, coached by Wayne Bennett. The Parramatta Eels, coached by Ricky Stewart. The Dragons, coached by Trent Robinson. The Dolphins, massive coach in Craig Bellamy. And the Warriors with Brad Arthur. Well, guys, I'll take it to Instagram to have the battle. This series on YouTube comes to a close. I will put up a separate video of all the players from all the clubs in their jerseys. Let me know what your favorite team was. Let me know what your favorite coach is, which team works well with the coach. I hope you enjoyed it. It's going to come back. It is successful. It is fun. It's a great little idea. So if you guys want to do something similar, please go ahead and do it. But yeah, that's it, guys. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. That was the coaches of the rebuild, and I'll see you guys later.